Hi guys! Alright, I'm here to just talk with you about this horrible story I heard of, and it really exemplifies a number of things that are wrong with the way we treat animals in general. You might have heard this story, but essentially a couple adopted a pot-bellied pig from Vancouver from the SPCA. And you know, the SPCA encourages adoptions. They are against cruelty to animals. They want to rehome pets with loving families. This couple from Vancouver in Canada adopted this pet, apparently decided they did not know how to take care of the pig, and so they killed it and they ate it. This has come to light in the last couple of days. I saw the news story on social media, and either a friend of the couple saw that they posted information, they posted pictures about how they killed their pig and ate it. And it's really outrageous. This was a pet. This was an animal that was given over to these people, and they were asked specifically, maybe because it was a pig, you know, are you going to kill it? Are you going to eat it? Or you vow to not do any of those things. This is an adoption for an animal that deserves to be in a loving family. It's been raised as a pet, and it deserves to be treated as such. And they said, oh, absolutely not. We're not going to eat that. And I guess, like, whatever would give you that idea. And ultimately adopted the pet and exactly went against everything they claimed they were not going to do. So apparently the SPCA says there's nothing they can do. There are no charges that can be brought. Now, even though they were deceived, the only thing they can do, which they have done, is put these people's names on a list that will ban them from ever being able to adopt a pet again. Whoop-de-doo, right? I personally think there should be charges in a case like this. I don't think you should be able to adopt an animal as a pet, as anything, really, but you're adopting an animal. We understand that a pet adoption is a pet adoption. I don't think you should be able to then kill the animal and do what you want with it. Apparently the SPCA also pointed out that, let's say you adopt a dog, and as long as you kill it humanely, let's say you give it a bullet to the head, there are no laws to prevent you from doing that because the dog is your property. They can step in if they see cruelty toward the animal. So if you're beating the dog, I guess beating the pig, subjecting it to some level of torture, and they're aware of that, they can step in. But if you kill your property, you can't, you know, they don't have any jurisdiction, any rights legally to come in and do anything. Which really, I guess, exemplifies the problem with our society and how we treat animals, in that we see them as our property. Now, I understand, I've got 2 cats, I call them my cats, I call them my pets, but I see myself as guardians of these animals whom I've adopted. One was a rescue cat. I would never bring them into my home and then think, well, I can do what the heck I want with them, they're my property. So if I feel like skinning them and boiling them and, you know, wearing the fur as a scarf, like, I just wouldn't do that. So it's really, it's horrible to think anybody would actually consider doing anything they want to their pet, and apparently legally be able to kill a pet if you want to, just for no reason, and there would be no repercussions. Obviously, there's a little bit of a difference in this story in that I wouldn't expect anyone to adopt a dog, go home, shoot the dog in the head, and cook it. Although perhaps if there are people from other cultures who are Canadian or American, and they are coming from countries where they eat dogs, and they go to the SPCA and they adopt a dog or a cat, they could go home, put a bullet in the animal's head, and then proceed to cook and eat it, and nothing could happen. But mostly people are not considering dogs and cats as food animals here, and pigs, of course, we know people love to eat pig flesh, so the idea almost that they had this pig and then didn't know what to do with it instead of thinking, you know, let's bring this pig back to the SPCA so it can find another home where people will actually love it and treat it well, they decided that this pig's life was worth more as a tasty morsel in their tongues and in their bellies, and so they killed the pig and ate it. Now, what I read in one of the articles was that the couple posed for pictures that they put on Snapchat showing themselves seasoning the flesh of their murdered pet and preparing to eat it. And I guess they thought that that was okay, that on whatever moral level they did nothing wrong, I guess because in this society people eat pigs. But there's been outrage because this was a pet. SPCA, Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. And not only that, this poor pig had come from an abusive situation of cruelty where it was nursed back to health and was finally doing well and allegedly and hopefully rehomed, only to turn out to end up with people who thought it would be, I guess, funny, tasty, I don't know what, to kill and eat it. I just think it's absolutely reprehensible. I think there need to be laws that protect animals from humans who are despicable many, 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 many times and would do something so heinous. I think there needs to be laws that will bring about punishment for anyone who would do anything so awful. There's not a chance in my mind that you should be able to go to adopt a pet, vow to love and care for it, and then when you have an issue with it, you just decide you'll kill it or kill it and eat it. So if it's not even a pig and you decide, oh, I don't like this cat anymore, you can just kill it and there's no repercussion. I think that's horrible. I think it's worse that these people would adopt a pet and then eat it. It's so mind-boggling to me. And it doesn't deserve it because it's a pig and people traditionally eat pigs here. This was a loving animal that was deemed to be a pet. I think I saw a video of it and it was adorable, or a picture of it, and it just like, what a betrayal. So I honestly think we need laws to, I think people like that should face some level of either, you know, I'm going to say jail time, but I understand that that's probably not going to realistically happen. So a very, very, very stiff fine. But, you know, I'd like to see some time in jail for that. I just don't think that you should get away scot-free when you do something like this. I was deeply disturbed by this story, and I don't know if you've heard about it, but I will put a link in the video for you to take a look. But what do you think? I mean, I think, as I said, this just stems from our issues where we think we control all these animals that roam the earth with us. And I think we have to change how we view animals that share this world with us. You know, we can be their stewards, we can be their guardians, but we shouldn't be able to do what the heck we want with them, with, you know, barring awful cruelty before we're punished. I think that treating them with so little regard and with disdain and as property is the biggest problem that we have when it comes to any kind of animal, whether it be farm animals or clearly pets, and it's disturbing to me. What do you guys think? This is just a rant video, but I'm appalled that anyone would do that they would boast about it on social media. And I wish there could be something that could be done about it. Hopefully karma bites them in the butt. That's all I can really say. But that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share your thoughts with me down below. Let me know what you think. How do we solve problems like this? I don't know. I know we can't solve it all, but I just think that this was really, really a horrible, horrible, horrible situation and a horrible case. All right, guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.